Hello guys, welcome to today's class. Okay, how are you doing? Hope your day is going well. Oh my word, that phone almost fell down. Okay, so in today's class we want to be learning something very simple, something very simple. Okay, very simple. We are going to be learning how to create this ruffle you are seeing. Okay, this ruffle, right? And then use it to embellish our dress. Okay, so let's quickly go straight to it. All right, so I'll just keep this aside. So this is the fabric we are using, is organza fabric. Okay, organza. Right, I'm actually using 10 yards for this. 10 yards of organza is what I'm using for this, although a little is remaining, but 10 yard is what I bought and it's just a little that is left. Very, where is it safe? I would have shown it to you. So what I did is that I measured 7 inches. Okay, 7 inches width. All right, and then I folded the edges neatly. It's very important. It's either you double fold the edges or you overlock it. Okay, so I double folded both edges. I didn't want to do the overlock because I like the effects it's going to give. As you can see the effect is giving on the tip. It has its own different kind of effects. Okay, so I double folded it and we are going to, and I ironed it properly. Aha, don't forget to mention ironing. Ironing, proper ironing, proper ironing. Okay, proper ironing, very important. So right about now we are going to go straight into making the ruffles. Okay, so just watch how I am going to be making this ruffles. All right, so where is the edge? I'm looking for the edge. Okay, so this is the tip, right? I also double folded the tip. Okay, I double folded the tip so that it comes out very neat. Okay, so if you're just joining the class, welcome. We are learning how to make ruffles, this kind of ruffles, and then we are also going to use it to embellish our skirts. Okay, it's very beautiful. You're going to see the outcome. So this is the making process. Okay, I said earlier that I'm using an organza fabric. The fabric we are using is organza, and then the width, I'm actually using 10 yards for this. Okay, the width is 7 inches. I mentioned that earlier, 7 inches. Okay, and then I double folded the edges for neat finishing. So when I was done double folding both edges, I am now left with 5 inches, as you can see. All right, 5 inches, 5 inches. Okay, 5 inches. All right, and then you give it a proper ironing. Right, so if you're just joining the class, do well to like the class. Okay, just give it thumbs up, and you can also do well to comment where you are watching from. So let's do this, guys. So I am going to position my needle on the middle part of the fabric. Okay, so the fabric or the string is 5 inches. The string is 5 inches, as you already know. As you can see, I am going to eyeball 2.5 inches, which happens to be the middle, and then I'm going to start making my ruffle. Okay, you place your needle on the middle, and then you're going to start pushing. I push. Some people would use some people can use something like this and be doing. Okay, no, I use my hand to push. I don't need any tool to do that. I just use my hand to push. Okay, it's faster for me and it comes out well. This is what I do. Okay, this is what I do to create such ruffle. Don't forget, this is what we are creating. This kind of ruffle, right, is what we are creating. As you can see, we are going to be using it to embellish this outfit here in this class. Okay, so I just push. As you can see, it's forming already. Okay, my eyes are fixed on the midpoint of this string. Okay, the midpoint of the string as much as I can, as you can see. So we'll just keep going like this. In no time, we're soon gonna be done. You see, hope it's coming out well. You can ask your questions. Go ahead and ask your questions if there is any with what you've seen. You are going to be using it to embellish the skirt right away. You are going to see it. When you're making an outfit for babies, okay, you can also use something like this to embellish outfits for babies. Okay, I'm going to show you an outfit we have here. It's something like this for ball dresses for children, but this is for an adult. Although it's not a ball dress, it's a circle gown. So this one has finished. This string has finished. I'm going to get another one, and then I'm going to add. So if you look at this, we have not folded this edge. So what we are going to do is I'm going to double fold it or even triple fold it to hide the edge like this. As you can see, I'm going to place it on this one like this, and then I'm going to gather it up. You see, and then we'll continue pushing. Okay, we'll continue pushing to form the ruffle. Now you may want to ask, how do I know how many yards of fabric or organza I'll be needing if I want to do a thing like this? Now let me tell you. Let me show you. So this is the outfit that we are going to be placing this ruffle on. As you can see, it's a circle dress. Okay, so what I did is I've already marked the line. As you can see, the yellow chalk, you see this is one, this is one. It's 3 layers. Okay, 3 steps. This is one. So I'm going to be putting one ruffle here, one ruffle here, and one ruffle here. I've already marked the lines. So after marking the line of where you want to place the ruffle, okay, after marking the line, you are going to measure what you know. Circle is often very big. Okay, it also depends on the kind of circle. If it is 360 circle, 180, 720, 1008, 1007, you have 720, you have 1080 degree, and then you also have 1440. So it depends on the kind of circle you use, but this one is a 180 degree circle. So when I was done marking on it, okay, measured round. I measured round the skirts, the point where I marked. And when I measured, when I measured what I got here, what I got here, and what I got on the third line, I summed it up together. When I summed it up together, so for instance, let's say everything, one part, the upper part, because the upper part is not as wide as the 2 other layers, the upper part was 70, 75, the other part was 140, and like that, sha. So I summed it up together and it gave me a certain amount. Now that certain amount it gave to me, let me say 300 and something, was the entire inches of what I got. I now divided it. So let's say I got 300 or 350. I now divided that 350 by 36. You know, 36 is a yard. So whatever you will get, okay, whatever you will get, I now times it by 3. The reason why you have to times it by 3 is because you are creating a ruffle, like a gathers. Okay, so you have to times it by 3 so that you are able to achieve this ruffle. So when I times it by 3, it will give you, when you divide the 350, when you divide the 350, which of course is your radius or your circumference, now you are going to times it by 3. Okay, you are going to times it by 3, and after timesing it by 3, you will divide it by 36. Okay, you divide it by 36. When you divide it by 36, it will give you the amount of yardage that you need for the ruffle that you want to do. Do you understand? That's how it works. So why the thread break now? Who's gonna come help me fix this now? This is the part where I don't like sometimes, but of course we do not have a choice. I've been working all morning, the thread did not break up. That's why sometimes it's good to use a bigger needle. When you're using all this size 14 like this, the hole can be very tiny. You are still maintaining your midpoint. As you can see, everything I'm doing is still on the midpoint. So I've gotten to this end again, and it's not folded, so I'm going to fold it like we did for the other end. I'll fold it like 3 or 4 times, and then I'll gather it up. Okay, and then okay, so we have just one more to add. Okay, with your electric machine is faster, except you are using a manual machine. So we have another edge here. That's how to join. Please do well to subscribe if you have not subscribed to this channel, so that you get to be seeing things like this. We'll be doing a lot of live class. Yesterday we had 2 live class. If you were in the live class for yesterday, you will understand what we were saying, what I'm saying. It was very expository. Okay, do well to subscribe if you have not, and do well to give a thumbs up, like the class. Okay, so we've made a ruffle, as you can see. In how many minutes? Look at what we're able to achieve. Okay, in less than 20 minutes we're able to achieve this. We've done this before. So right about now we are going to add it to our skirt as the embellishments. Okay, so let's go, let's go, let's go. Hope this thread does not come out. Aha. Oh my god. So this is the skirts. This is the skirts. We did the upper bodies of the skirts online, so it was it was a it was also a live class. If you were in the class, this is the bustier we drafted. As you can see, you see how beautiful it's looking. It's really bustiering. You see it. You see the bust. It was a live class we had here some days ago. You see the bustier. If you have not seen it, the video is on the channel. Do well to see it. So this is the upper body for this. Okay, so let's embellish this. Let's embellish this. So you make sure you've already make a line on where you want to embellish. As you can see, I have made the line already. I didn't want to waste your time, so I'm going to pick my ruffle and then start sewing it on the part where you want it to be. Okay, let me look for the part that should be down. All right, so I place it on the line like this, and then we start stitching. Okay, we just start stitching directly on the line. Okay, start stitching following the line like this, and then you start stitching just like this. Okay, so it's good to make your lines so you don't do guesswork. So whilst you are doing that, you're using your hand to arrange the ruffles. Okay, so that it's not twisted. Okay, you're going to see the outcome, how beautiful it will look. Okay, some people may want to do the ruffle directly on the outfit, but it's just best that you create your ruffle first. It makes the work more easy. Okay, a whole lot easier. As you can see, in a few minutes we'll be done with this, and then you will see the outcome. We also have videos on how to cut circle. Is on the channel. Different types of circle. I taught explicitly how to get your 90-degree formulas, how to get your radius, your 90-degree, your 180, your 20 and your 720, your 360. Those are the types of degrees, either flay or peplon, that we have. Your 720, your 1080, your 1440 is here on the channel. Please make sure you are subscribed and like the class, like the video. You see the way I am arranging it and holding it down whilst placing it on the mark. I make sure it is sitting on the mark that we made. There is no magic at all. We are not hiding anything. You are seeing everything live and direct. That's why it is a live class. There is nothing to hide. And this is one of the best way you can learn. It's as if you are live here with me, seeing what I'm doing, the mistakes, the rights, and everything. We are almost done with the first step. We'll go to the second step and then the last step, and then you see the result of what we've just created. You may want to try this. So it's a wrap for the first step. So we'll cut it here. I'll fold it in so it does not fray. So it's a wrap for the first step. Let's go to the next step. You need to see the outcome of this. And not lie you, this thing is work, sha. So if you want to make something like this for your clients, make sure you charge very well. So we fold the edge again so it doesn't fray. Okay, and then we'll place. If you didn't mark where you want to place this, you know it will be difficult, right? Placing this, it won't come out neat. Go ahead to ask your question. Go ahead to drop a request of what you want, what style you want a tutorial on. Okay, what type of tutorial do you want to see? What style? Drop it. Okay, it's festive period and your clients are going to be coming with different designs. So you have to prepare yourself ahead of time. Just wait until you see the outcome of this. This is almost a wrap. It's like, okay, there's this thread. Are you seeing the stress that it's giving? That when you are going to charge your clients, don't think it's not an easy work. Oh, So step 2 is almost a wrap. We'll go to the final one and then you'll see the outcome. I'm feeling very hungry. So cut it here. Last step to go. I fold again. I place on my mark. So sure you see, if you didn't do your calculation very well, your ruffle will not be enough. So the calculation for doing things like this is very important, and I've given you the tips and tricks on how to do your calculation so that you know the exact amount of ruffles you should create for something like this. I'm also going to show you how to fold the hem of a circle without stress. Okay? If we have the time, I'll show you that. Some people find it difficult to fold the edge or the hem of a circle out space. I'm going to show you the easy way out. This dress is going to be having a giggle sleeve. We are also going to do a live class, so draft the sleeve. We'll make the giggle sleeve, so you will learn how to make that sleeve if you don't know how to make it yet. One of the reasons I don't like doing a live class is the noise I have around where my store is. They are not in the store, they are in their space. You don't have control over them. So it's just for me to manage. So how I joined that. Almost done. So we'll make these things behind the camera. We'll just do offline video, and then we'll put it online after editing, and it's showing 2 minutes. Do you see that the 2 minutes was not the time that was used to make whatever you are watching? All of those mistakes or stress that we are experiencing, you won't see it in those videos that we do that are not online, are not live videos. Now, this is what it does to when we are watching such videos. We have a lot of videos like that. Sometimes the viewer does not get to understand the stress, especially when you are doing a practical work like this. The stress behind that video, the stress behind that design you are trying to do, is good when you see everything live and direct like this. You will understand, so that when you want to charge, and guys, when you want to charge, it's very important. When you want to charge, please learn to charge well, because the stress that comes with doing these things. Okay, so in all honesty, right, this outfit we are making is 40,000 naira. The client is paying to me. That 40,000 naira is not even enough. Okay, but the client was complaining it's too much. 40,000 naira. Now calculate how much is organza. We bought 10 yard at 800, where I am here in Yaba, Lagos. Okay, I just did it for the client because she's a known person. If I was making for someone else, I will not collect 40,000 naira. Okay, I will collect more than 40,000 naira. The gigot sleeve is an exaggerated balloon sleeve. Okay, we bought fabric, 2 yards of liquid Mikado for just the sleeve. I'm sure you know how much liquid Mikado is sold for. Okay, so if you calculate liquid Micaldo and organza, 2 yards of liquid Micaldo and organza, you see how much it is amounting to. Minus it from 40,000 naira and see what is left. Now that is not all. Stone zip, where I am here, is 1,200 naira. We put stone zip. Your wording, what we did for the bustier, okay, the wording, the breast cup, the stay, the paper stay. By the time you calculate all of those, minus it from 40,000 naira. Now, electricity, we use prepaid meter and we're on band A, so you know what that means, right? Calculate it. We realize that there is nothing left. Nothing is left from that 40,000 naira. How about your time? How about the sewing machine you are using? Just to create this ruffle alone, I have used 2 thread, the big one, the one they sell for 200. They sell 2 for 500 naira, yes, F. So I went to the to another place and I was able to get for 200. I've used 2 for just these ruffles. So by the time you do your calculation very well, guys, you will realize that charge well, though. Charge well. Don't think because the money sounds big in your ears and as such it is actually really big. 40,000 naira is nothing by the time you minus your expenses. Okay, how about, see, I'm now another thread 9 don't finish, so another thread don't finish, so we have to replace it. Let me get a thread and then we'll continue the discussion. Okay, I've seen one. Learn to charge well. It's before you will say, they will say my money is too much. Your store rent. How about your store rent? Except you're not paying store rent. Even if you're not paying store rent, where I am here in Yaba, Lagos, a store goes for as high as 1 million, 1.5, 800,000. Even this one that I am here, no. Do you understand? It is from this small money you will get all of those expenses from. So learn to charge well, though. Learn to charge well. You cannot be doing work and at the end of the day you are broke, like you are very broke, yet you are working. Let's fix the thread. You cannot be working and then you are still very broke. The clients you are making all the outfit for, they are rocking the outfit, they are catching their crows, and you that you are making the outfit, you are broke. The more reason why you should upgrade yourself so that you are very good at what you are doing. And when you call your price, when you call your price, nobody will blink an eye. We make outfit for 150k, 200k, 250, 500, depending on what the person is making. Do you understand? Baby outfits alone, we have over 10 right now. Clients have placed order for baby outfits alone, 150k, 200, 250 for one baby outfit. If you see the outfit, you go know say yes, is worth it. Let your work be good. Let your work be good. Make sure you are giving value, and also make sure that your pay reflects the value you are giving. Now, we are not saying you should go and overcharge, or please charge commensurately to the value you are giving. Do you understand? Understand the location where you are. understand the value you are giving and take advantage of it, so that you will not end up being broke. Because I've seen a lot of fashion designers that some have relocated to the village. I lie you not so. Some have relocated to remote town, where nothing is happening because they could not afford rent, around town here in Lagos. Yet they are working. They are working. Review your price. Check the value you are giving. How is your work? Is your work good? If you know your work is not very, very good yet, okay, we've not got in here. Oh, can you imagine? Wait, thread have cut since we did not know. Oh my word. Do you see? If we are doing behind the scene video now, will you see all of this stress? Can you just imagine this? You see? These are some of the stress that we are talking about. Put them into consideration and charge your clients. But like I'm saying, make sure your work is good. Do you understand? Make sure your work is good. It's very important. Make sure you are giving value. Do you get? I see some people making pants, trouser. Some people still make trouser for as low as 2,000, 3,000. But I cannot make pants trouser for 2,000 or 3,000. The least I can make a pants trouser for you, just a very simple pants, is between 10 and 15K. Do you understand? My brother, if you are making a two-piece, we've seen some people make two-piece for 80K, 100K, 120K, 150K, depending on who they are making it for. Okay? We've also seen people make two-piece for 5,000. Wait till happen now. Now I swear. You come count bridge for people. When you would make two-piece for 5,000, a trouser and a top, that's what two-piece means. How much is thread alone? How much is zipper? How much is you will take it to the people that will put butts in hole. They will collect their money. By the time you minus all of those from 5,000, what is remaining? How many hours you go sit down make pants and top? Where you enter? Your time, your health, you will eat, you will pay transport to work. You want to die poor? You want to die poor? See all the stress we are going through just to put thread in needle alone. Your back will almost break. This needle is a size 14 though. So it's tiny, the hole is tiny. And sometimes the thing will just want to frustrate you. Sometimes it will just enter. Some other times it will just want to frustrate you. And my children are not, my girls are not around right now. I'm the only one here. But it will enter. Maybe we'll put it severally. You see, it is well. Fashion designers. The only way you can pay yourself for all this stress is for you to charge well or scale up in your charging. Don't go be charging 2 naira. You will die poor. At 50, you will realize that you don't have anything. At 60, you don't have anything. And you have been doing tailoring work since you were 20 years. I don't understand though. Like I said, make sure your work is good. It's very important though. If your work is good, then guys, you can collect any amount that you deem fit, in as much as your work is good. See the stress now, eh? On top 40,000. This person is because I know her. She's like a big auntie to me. You know, some families and friends, they don't even like paying at all. Eh? Some families and friends don't like paying at all. Those kind of people, now wisdom you will take, follow them. Otherwise, you will just see yourself making clothes for families and friends, and it's either they are not paying you at all, or they are giving you peanuts, and they are wearing those dresses and rocking them and feeling fly, and you are sitting broke. So if you know, say the clients where you get na families and friends plenty inside, give yourself some sense. So give yourself some sense. Except say the type of families and friends you have are the type that appreciate value and appreciate your time, and they also want to see you grow financially and grow in your business. But a lot of families and friends, they just want to use you as a fashion designer. So give yourself sense. One thing I do when families and friends comes there, make I tell Una, is I will write everything. They will bring their style, because it's not all of them you can tell no. But my to tell some no, cannot come and kill myself. The kind of families and friends we will bring work that I know that you don't want to pay, I not will leave customer we won't pay, come begin they attend to you now. It's not possible. So, but some of them you will pity because because some of them too may not have the money to pay, but they can refer somebody to you. So when you make good outfits for them and some their own friends and people sees it on them, they refer to you. So that one makes a sense. I have those kind of families and friends as clients too. A lot of them have also given me good referrals, even clients from abroad. Some good families and friends have, referred me to clients abroad, and I'm still servicing those clients up until now. Okay, so what I do with some of those kind of families and friends is, when they pick their design like that, we'll analyze the design, and then we'll write out all the materials where they need to make that outfit. So you go write rich thread, if it's a lace fabric, because I laminate my lace fabric with wool gum. I go write wool gum, you go buy wool gum. So I will write everything, up to thread, up to zipper, wording, hair stay, paper stay. I will write and give it to them. So I'll tell them to buy, and then when they buy, I'll not tell them, okay, when we make these clothes, appreciate us, give us what you can afford. But you see that word there, give us what you can afford there. Some of these people can be very, very funny with it. Some of them will now come and give you rubbish money, 2,000, 5,000, you know. So, so we learn every day in this work. So when you see those kind of people, you tell them, so, okay, give me what you can afford. You go put a clause. When I say give me what you can afford, I'm not saying you should come and give me something ridiculous because I'm giving you value. You say, say my value. So na sense. If we get those kind of families and friends, we don't even want to see you progress at all, at all. My brother, my sister, run, no. So we are done with this. So we close this up. Okay, so let me open it up and show you what it looks like. I'm going to flip the camera. Okay, so this is what it looks like, guys. So in the first place, it's not my size. Okay, it's not my size. The owner is big. Do you see? Can you see? Let me tie it around my chest so you have an idea. Although it's not going to be sitting on my chest, right? Do you see what it looks like? You see? Right? This is what we just created. Okay, you see that baby dress hanging here? You see? This baby dress. You can also use this method of ruffle we just created, okay, to achieve something like this. Okay, all right, guys, hope you learned a little from this class. Hope you learned something little from this class. You can now create this yourself. I'm going to see you guys in the next class tomorrow. Bye bye for now. Make sure you subscribe and give a thumbs up before you go. All right.